Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? So hopefully everyone's doing well. So today I want to attempt making Orgonites, or at least like some residue of that. So I bought this from Spotlights, and this kit cost me $35, and the silicone molds is $3.50 and $5.60. So I think based on looking at these, I don't think that there will be a lot of liquid inside of that. So I bought these. This is the $3.61.51. This is I think on sale. And I bought these. I don't think I will be able to use this one. So this one I bought purely because it has that kind of shape that um, that Orgon usually have, which is like, you know, a dome shape. It's a rose shape, but I just thought, you know, that's a very typical tower buster shape. But I also bought these because I don't think that will actually have a huge liquid thing. So I'm gonna give this a go. So this will be my first time doing it, and I'm gonna open that. So let's unbox these. Oh, let me just get organized. So let's unbox these. Everything you need to get started. One of the reasons why I'm buying this is for this kit, because I know I can buy like an industrial resin from Bunnings for about 40 bucks. So this one is 35, and I don't know how many, what is in it. So because I know I can get like 1 kilogram worth of resin from Bunnings. So the reason why I want this is because I want to get the kit. So you get these 2 cups, 260, 2 measurement cups. I'm just unboxing it one by one. And you get a pipette, pipette. Oh, they got measurement as well. I don't know. Well, I think you should do that. I'm doing this on the fly, you guys. I'm doing this on the fly. So there's like a measurement. It's like in milliliters, and maximum is 3 milliliters, 0.5 milliliters. You got this measurement cup. So I guess like I'm buying it for the kit, right? It says it's a kit. So it's 250 milliliters. And what is this? Ooh, I love these. That is a protective sheet. 1.1 meters. Okay, so it's huge. So that's probably gonna be helpful. I don't think we need like 1.5 meters. Probably we just need this much. So we'll use that much. Put this aside. I don't know if I should be doing this in mine. So you got gloves in my kitchen. So you got like 3 pipettes. Oh no, you got 2 pipettes. And then you get a stirring spoon. So this is like the actual, this is the actual resin, which is only 60 milliliters and 60 milliliters. So this is like 120 milliliters. So if you buy this kit, you only get like 120 milliliters of this of the resin itself. So I don't think, like, you know, that would be enough to make this silicone one, this big one. So today I probably won't be using this. But what I want to do, so this is my first time ever doing it, so I don't know if it's gonna work out or not. I bought like little bits and pieces from an Asian store. This is just for me. I've got like a kimchi frozen pancakes that I want to try this on. I'm gonna put this and then use my regular cooking pan, and then just like dip it in. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not. Like, you know, stay tuned for that review. This one's 10 bucks. But anyway, so I bought these, and also these. I thought like I need some metal in there. I'm gonna be using a used metal scour for these. So I'm gonna use my my kitchen sink metal. I'm gonna just cut it up with a pair of scissors, and I'm probably gonna put a little bit like one pin inside each cube here and see whether it's going to work out. Like, this is a total experiment. I don't know how to do all of this. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so the instruction says to combine equal parts of resins, hardener in the same container, mix them together using a broad stir for approximately 2 minutes. Pour onto surface to be coated, spread evenly with a brush or spreader, add colors with pipettes. At this point, to create resin art, remove bubble using butane torch. I don't think I will be needing a butane torch, but I'm sure there is one somewhere. You know how I have these? This is not mine. This is my cousin. She tried to get this through custom. She basically bought these and then put it inside her handbag, and then expect this to pass custom at the airport for overseas travel. This is like in 2014, but still, like, I could not believe the fact that she thought she could do that, and she was truly disappointed when they made her take this out. Anyway. So I decided to do this straight away as soon as I unboxed it. I took the silicone cone and I broke my scissors, by the way, here. And I just used this bracelet, this crystal bracelet, and I just took it off from the elastic band, and I'm using that as a crystal. It also comes with this little kind of stainless steel flower bead, so I use that as well. So I tried to cut off this metal scour that I have on my kitchen, but it just didn't end really well. It's just messy, everything was everywhere, so I only used it for like 8 molds for this one. So I just decided after that, I'm like, okay, maybe I just not gonna use that. So instead I spread out those metal beads that I took off from the bracelet, and kind of spread it around the 20 molds that I have inside them. I'm mixing this resin with the hardener. It took 2 minutes. That's the instruction, so I just have to stir it for 2 minutes. So each bottle is 60 milliliters, so combining the two will be 120. Also, it's a bit difficult to pull off the that protection cap, which is, I guess, good because you don't want it to be pouring everywhere. But I guess I should have taken the cap off before I was wearing gloves. The gloves actually quite big. I found myself a bit difficult to do this whole thing, but I think maybe because my hands are small, so maybe it'll fit like a regular adult hands. So I started off with 8 molds, and to see whether 120 milliliters will actually fit into these 8 molds. I think I put too much stuff in these little tiny spaces. So I kind of quickly learned that you have to space things out a little bit. But the liquid is actually pretty easy to pour, which I found surprising. I'm adding this gold pin inside each mold as a replacement for those metal scourer. I didn't really want to use the metal scourer anymore, the aluminum metal scourer, because they were just getting messy, and I didn't really want to, mess with that anymore. So I just use the safety pin as a metal, as part of the Orgonites, metal attracting the bad energy, and then the crystal transmuting it into a good energy, and the resin is part of the organic matter, I think, or inorganic. So I use the one that you just saw right now that I'm pouring into is I'm using aqua, what is it, aqua blue, aqua moon crystal, and also I put like 5 cent coin in there. I'm using salt because I was running out of crystal, but then I figured out, like later on in this clip you will see that I just took out the crystals in the first 8 molds out into the, the last 8 molds, because I had too much and it wasn't getting enough space in the first 8 molds. So silly me. So this is what it looks like directly from the top. Probably should not play with that, but I am pushing that in, and I am popping the air bubbles. So as you can see, definitely not perfect. Definitely has a lot of. Definitely, I will never ever sell Orgonites. I can hear the complaints already. But I think I'm gonna start making a big one just for myself and see whether that will work out or not. I need to break these actually, because I think this one, if I don't break it, it's gonna come out like, I don't have a sand, what is it called? A sander, sanding, you know, those, the one that you have to sand to smoothen the surface with. Sandpaper. So I'm just gonna wait until these hardens, which is probably tomorrow. So let's see how it turns out. Hey everyone, it's the next day now and I just have my coffee. I haven't showered yet. So I've left it sitting there for the whole night and it is pretty solid right now. So I'm just going to take this out of the mold and see how it looks. Comes off pretty easily actually. So this is the first two one. The one that comes out from the mold, the first molds, aren't pretty at all. So I'm just going to put them here in front of me as I have taken them out, and also as in order of the time that they were made. So this is how it looks from the top, right? This is the mold that I use. The $3.50 one or 61 from Spotlight. So these first 8 are the ones with the metal scrounge that I put in. So this one is the messiest out of them all, like the first 8. You can see how messy they are, and you know, if you see them carefully, it's like things sticking out. So this is like the first ever, and then after the first 8, I realized, oh, this metal shavings is not going to fit into this thing because it's just too much. So I kind of cut back on that. So it looks like really ugly, like bump into it. And this one, it has like bubbles everywhere. It's chipped. Why did it chip? So did it just leave something behind? Okay, so it chipped there. And the pointy bit is like, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? So I'm just going to put this in my veggie patch. Like I've got like plants in pots outside, so I'll probably just put this in those, or just in my pot, in my plants. I don't know whether it's gonna make any difference. So this one like have a lot of metal things sticking out, so I don't think this will be great for to have around, or to at least like to hold, because like if you hold them, so it has amethyst inside. If you hold them, it's gonna be really prickly. Look, all the metal stuff are like destroyed, like that one's came off. So this is like the first 8, so kind of a fail, but it has metal stuff in there, so I'm gonna put them in the veggie pots, I guess. So this is the rest of them after I realized, oh no, I can't put like a whole bunch of metal cuttings in there because it won't fit. So I just put the safety pins as metal kind of attractors, although they're not a lot, at least there's some metals in there. You know, and also there's an amethyst in there. So these ones are pretty standard, and you can still see how ugly they are. Oh no, that's like broken too. Hey, this is my ever first time. So something's off in this mold. I have to be careful with that actually. So next time, maybe if I have the money and time again. I still want to bake a big one though. So see, every time there is a metal scrounger, I have to find a metal scraping, like a metal shaving. So I think that would be the safest to get, so that when you make it, it doesn't prick the epoxy while it was hardening itself. It's like every time there's a metal shavings in there, it damages the mold. Anyway, or maybe not, I don't know. So the one that I was the most excited about is this one. So the other ones are okay, I think. Okay, every time there is always like 1 digit missing here. Like that's so there is no perfect one, which I found to be, well, understandable, I guess. But they're done. They're done. They exist, and that's what matters. And to be honest, I actually thought it was gonna be much more of a disaster than what I have now, to be honest. So this is the one that I'm looking forward most, and I think this one is kind of the winner. It has the least chips going on. So it has aqua aura in there. That is an aqua aura crystal, and there is money. I put money in there as a metal as well. And yeah, I think this is my favorite one. I'm gonna put this in my my couch, the next to my usual Orgonites. So that's it, guys. So that's my adventure towards the Orgonite making process for right now anyway. I keep feeling like if I open the bathroom window open, the bathroom door open, that a ghost will come out from that door. And yeah, so I'm going to, except for the ones that are for the Aqua Aura one, I am going to put the rest, like the metal shavings one, I'm gonna put them in my plants so that they grow better, hopefully. I don't know whether it's gonna make a difference, but I kind of like having these, you know, I kind of like having little ones like these around. Also, I realized like maybe one of the reason why it doesn't work out for some Orgonites is because they're using a different type of resin. The resin is the organic matter in the Orgonites. This is what I read, okay? I will put a link of like where I read all these things. My main source is from Organize Africa. .com or .org or something like that. It's Organize Africa. So I'll put a link there, like down in the description, so you can read up on it. That's where I get my information. What is it accurate? I don't know. And I also understand like it's 50-50. Most people like do it for like 50-50 in volume. But I also been watching this guy at at Ascension Tools. Uh, this guy is basically talking about Orgonites, how he makes Orgonites for the past 17 years. And he basically said, you know what, just experiment. Just put some metal in there. Just put like some crystal and then put resin and then you'll be fine. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be 50-50 all the time. Just play around with it. So even though I know the classical way to do it, 50-50, I'm kind of taking up on the experimental sides of myself to do this the way that guy is suggesting, because you know when you begin something it's quite hard to do it the way the professional do it. And I'm not selling these anyway, so I'm like, okay, it's just for me, so let's have fun with it. um yeah, so anyway, I was saying, because like I've seen around the internet where they say, oh, the Orgonite doesn't work, it's a fake. And I realized like with the resin, there are two types of resins. There's the silicone based one and the synthetic based one, basically. And the epoxy resin, which is the organic matter, like there's an organic element into it. So I think the way I made this was with the epoxy resin, which is organic. The binder is organic, so it's an organic matter, which is what Orgonite is supposed to be about. This is like an organic with the organic. The metal shavings and the metals is supposed to be the inorganic matter, and the resin is supposed to be the organic one. So if you're using a synthetic, maybe it will stop the efficiency of it. It will maybe not functioning as well, because it's basically inorganic matter. So you might need to get like the epoxy one, the one that is organic, so that you know you have that, you know, attraction and repulsion energy going on, which is what organ is supposed to be about. Anyway, so I talk enough. I'm gonna put these damaged ones, the first 8 ones, into my veggie patch. And you want to come with me? Oh, we're gonna put it together. This one is pricking on me already. So I'm gonna say, I love you, grow healthy. I love you, grow healthy. I love you, grow healthy. Okay, I wanna put like one in the corner there, because if there's one in the corner of these, I love you, grow healthy. So I always kill my my lavender plant for some reason, so I'm gonna chuck it there. I just bought this plant, by the way, so I really want it to live. And this is some monstera that is currently alive, actually. Pretty nice. So I'm gonna stuck in the monstera one. Stuck it there. Oh, maybe I need to stick it too. maybe this one, so that the birds doesn't get them, because we got birds around. So this is just here, so I'm just gonna put it there. So we got 2 left. Where are we gonna put them? Oh, we're gonna put it in the middle here, middle plant. So this is another monstera. Actually I'm gonna put it here, so I'm kind of pushing them in. And this is another new lavender that I bought. Hopefully it grows. Awesome. So we're gonna take well, what I can take anyway, and put it in my indoor plants. So I'm just gonna keep the one in aqua aura one. So that's one of my big Orgonites, and next to me in the living room. But the rest I'm gonna just chuck it in my indoors one. So well, with the indoors one, I don't think I'm gonna be as picky, or I'm not gonna stuck it in too much, because so, and these are the lavender cuttings, because I don't think the birds will come in and get them or disturb them. Let's put these. As I say, I don't know the effectiveness of them, but I was kind of like the fact that this one is a big monstera. And let's put this one in this lily one. Oh no, they're getting brown. Okay, hopefully it's gonna be healthier. There is one, this big one here. Get that in. So there's a bunch of, put them here, put them up, put them here. Okay, so we have 2 more. 2 more. So this one is just going to go to my usual couch, which is here. That's not organized there. So I'm just gonna chuck it here. And that is my tarot cards, by the way. So I got 2 more left. Okay, we have them here. Oh yeah, there's some there. I forgot. Okay, so let's just chuck it there, and then give one to here. And that's it. Oh, coffee. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a like, subscribe. But usually in this channel I do Asian snack review or Australian snacks, and Orgonites is just like one of those I guess like random stuff that I do every now and then. I don't know, I am interested in all of these things, but I don't feel like there is anything to talk about, because I feel like these kind of things, you just live it. Like, I don't need to talk about it because it's about living it. It's about a lifestyle, and I only talk about things that I'm going to do, or something that is in the plan of things, which is why. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well, and stay safe, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.